Come one, come all to the greatest show on earth. 3 of the world wonders. The 3 Guys Rant with Arvin, Mike, and Phil. News, politics, escándalo, sports, current events, all things worth ranting about, and much more. These tres gorditos will blow your mind.
I guess he's waiting for us to bring in the show because he's outside jacking around as usual. This is the 3 Guys Rant, another edition of the Church of Rantology. Arvin's going to be coming running in for those of you that are streaming it live, which you see him wobbling or waddling. And all I want to say is the week started off nicely. The Cowboys won. And
my Packers won.
That was one of the ugliest wins in Cowboy history, I got to tell you, because, yeah.
What time is it? It's football time. I don't know how the Packers did, but I got to say, every team that I cared about won. But you're right. It was ugly across the board. I had tuned out. I had given up on my Chargers. I had given up on your Cowboys. And
yeah, I saw a lot of the highlights and a lot of the game. This is the most lackadaisical I've seen these guys come out. And I come back to the same thing. They're a bunch of overpaid crybabies.
Yep.
Who didn't show up to play. They did not show up to play.
Now, didn't Des Bryant get taken off the field because he broke a
nail?
nail?
I'm reading about how he's got a hangnail or something.
Yeah.
He's got to go see them. Yeah.
What was it they pulled him from? For? I mean,
it was for something ridiculous. Again, who knows? Tomorrow it's going to be, he's got a fractured something or other.
He does.
Does he?
Yeah, it's the 5th metatarsal on the outside of the foot.
Sounds like he's metatartar, whatever the hell that is. What is that?
Metatarsal. It's a bone in your foot. So he's having surgery to repair a broken 5th metatarsal in his right foot.
Are they not trying to build a franchise around him?
Man, I don't know, brother. I'm telling you.
Can you run with that broken tartar?
No, you cannot. He's out for the next 6 straight weeks.
Okay, that's what he's doing. But is it doable that he'd be able to still function for the amount of money they're throwing at him?
I say he should die out there.
I'm sure if they fixed it, yeah, he'll be able to play.
In 6 to 8 weeks.
Well, it's a fracture. It's just, fracture takes time to heal.
Yeah, I'm with Darvin. I don't want to hear it, man. For that kind of money, anyway.
That was. It came down literally to like the last 13 seconds of the game.
Yeah, I know. I sat there. Okay.
Did you watch it live for a change?
No, I all the way up, literally up until the last 4 minutes of the game. So I recorded it.
Right.
I mean,
as usual.
As usual.
In typical Phil fashion.
So I can skip every commercial and all the other madness. I get to watch every play.
I know, that's how I do it, man.
So
it's almost. You know what? I think it's worse in some. So yesterday was so painful. It was 22 minutes of agony. And again, I really respect the Manning brother. Okay, for the Giants.
Mm-hmm.
But even he played like hell. It was like, are you kidding me? It just seemed like nobody showed up to play yesterday. I didn't see one game that was exciting yesterday.
I always record them and then watch them so I can skip through the commercials. And if the game is really boring,
I'll skip through the game?
Yeah, I'll put it like on fast forward at a low speed, and I just keep an eye on the score. If this is score change, I'll stop it, rewind it, and watch what happens.
No, I can't do that. I mean, I got to watch every play just because again, it's I can't focus that. I'd go insane on the slow.
Boy, you must be like a diehard Cowboy fan for you to have to see the whole game. Because I got to say, the only game that was worse than either the Cowboys or the Chargers was Raiders.
But the Raiders suck. I don't even know what I mean.
Well, there was excitement behind it. They were saying a new coach,
33-0 or something.
Yeah, that doesn't give you much hope for the rest of the year.
I don't understand how that's exciting. When I hear people
trounced?
say, "Oh, that was exciting,"
Oh,
like,
yeah.
how's that
They got
exciting?
demolished.
By
The
who?
Raiders suck. We know this.
By the Bengals, if I'm not mistaken. Another no-name team.
The Raiders have always sucked, and just because they lost 33-0, people
Whoa,
were like, "Oh, that was exciting."
At one point, the Raiders were the dominant team in the league.
42 years ago, really, we're gonna go back 4
Shell
decades.
era. I don't know however long ago that was.
They haven't been dominant in, come on.
Since Bo Jackson left.
I think you can still get regular gas when the Raiders were dominant or important. They're nobody. And for all you people listening, blow me. I don't want to hear anything from any Raider fans. I'll hang up on you if you call in. You guys suck. All right.
And that's Phil at the 3 Guys.
Send me the hate mail. I don't care.
All I know is my Packers won, so
How was that
I'm
game?
happy.
Was it a good game or was
it? It was a pretty good game. I didn't watch the entire game. I only caught most of the fourth quarter, but it was good.
Well, I mean, I was excited last week when it was Thursday. The actual opening game I can't remember who the
New
hell played
England.
in it. That was a good game. That literally
Yes.
was tit for tat.
He
all the
came
way
out.
through.
He came out on a tear. Brady.
But he had something to prove.
Right.
You know, he had something to prove.
Oh, I thought that I totally thought that he was going to win. Like,
So
there's no way that he.
Hold on. Let's talk about this for a second.
We're talking about Deflategate.
Nah, I don't care about that. I'll say this much. So the three of us joined a fantasy football league
Right.
Oh, don't get me started on that.
for our fourth or fifth year in a row, and one of the guys who put it together shall remain nameless, so his wife doesn't hurt him. Scheduled it at a Hooters.
Right.
Okay,
I think that was the part that he didn't want her to know.
still doesn't know. But what drove me crazy? So we go to Hooters. Okay, and again, I realize, not everybody walking through there is going to be built like Sofia Vergara.
Now that this Hooters was nice, man. That place was TNA and camel toe for the entire family.
See, I don't know what you saw, but yeah, I
I was looking at the little dude.
He must have been. He must have been. There was a little guy there. What do you call him now?
Little person.
Little person. This guy couldn't have been more than 3 feet tall.
Scared the crap out
I
of me.
swear to God,
he
if he was 3
scared me
feet
too.
tall, he was a foot.
Because he
Nice
was
as hell,
behind the counter. No, yeah,
Nice
he was
as hell.
behind the counter when we walked in. I thought there was somebody kneeling down
Right.
looking for something.
You know, it's
and all of a sudden he ran around and I almost punched him. I didn't know what the hell was coming at me, man.
That's wrong. But anyway, I don't know what Arvin saw there, but yeah, that was just that was a whole way too many tequila shots would have been needed there.
What exactly does that say? Because that was a class above the usual family-friendly restaurant that I go to.
I don't know what you saw there, but anyway, there was one in particular. She walked by. Okay, so I looked. I thought, she's got a nice derriere. Okay, at least it was the most decent one for her. Then she turns.
Whoa, wait a minute. Did you say she's got a nice dairy area? You're talking about her.
Only you could destroy that whole setup. Huh? Only you. Wow. And it's areola, you jackhole.
I thought you meant like the udders, the dairy area. Where the milk comes from. Dairy area.
Wow. That's Arvin at the Three Guys Rant. So the one young lady that had, she had a nice rear. She turns. She was as pregnant as Arvin is ugly.
It's not a deal breaker.
There was a pregnant woman there?
That was just, again.
Working it.
I'm not saying
Really?
discriminate against them. I'm not saying they shouldn't work. But I don't know, man. A pregnant mom in hot pants like that was just, I don't know, man.
She's asking to be knocked up.
How do you think she got pregnant?
I'm saying, man.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying. I mean, I don't know, dude. I don't know. What later on in the life, to Arvin's point, she's gonna be wearing the pictures, with showing camel toe and say, "Look, mommy was working when she was knocked up with you."
That's a good woman right there.
I don't know, man. It just wasn't right. That was the capper for the evening right there. It's like, that's it. No more ogling. No more.
You know what's
dirty thoughts.
amazing? I mean, we've been through a couple of different Hooters in the past 30 days or so because we always have meetings at the Hooters.
Because we're addicted.
And I don't know what the big deal is. I mean, you don't go to Hooters to oogle at the waitresses. I mean, they're just not. They're not very. There's nothing very revealing. They wear pantyhose. So I mean, to me, I don't know.
Some of them need pantyhose to
No.
hold all that stuff in.
I'm with you, but I think that's part of the uniform. You don't have a choice; they have to wear it.
Right.
So
But you do realize that there's a whole industry called restaurants that differ from what you're saying.
okay,
Are you
I'm
actually
just-
saying that it's a dying industry?
no, I just don't see that. Before there used to be a little bit more taboo, if you will. Oh, let's go to Hooters. Let's go to Hooters. It was only guys, that wanted to go to Hooters.
I think that was when
But-
the only porn you can get was Playboy and it was print. Now you can look at anything on your
Right.
phone.
So now, it's basically a family restaurant. You see couples, you see families, you see kids. So
Trying to hit on the waitress all at the same time.
yep,
That's a good.
keep it in the family.
That's a good place there.
A family that plays together stays together.
This is a three guys
what?
rant. We'll be right back after this
The hell do
commercial.
you and your son play with?
Stick around.
Real Estate Rant and AGR Realtors are proud supporters of Michael Aguilar and Associates, advocates for stroke awareness and integrative healthcare.
In February 2012, I suffered a stroke due to high blood pressure. I was rushed to the hospital where I was admitted for the next 30 days. I was initially told I may have to stay in the hospital for about 3 months, but I made rapid improvements in my recuperation and continued to improve to this day.
When Michael left the hospital, he did not have insurance to cover his rehabilitation, so he focused on integrative healthcare to get better. At the end of 2013, seeing a need for stroke awareness, Michael started his own company, Michael Aguilar and Associates, to focus on creating awareness about the dangers of high blood pressure and stroke.
If you would like more information, please call me at 562-464-7297, or you can visit my website at www.strokeawareness101.com.
Michael Aguilar and Associates, creating awareness and saving lives one person at a time.
Looking for some swag? Make sure to check out monsterclothing.com. They got everything from V-necks, t-shirts, hoodies, baby dolls. And remember, custom orders are always welcome and much more. They're just not on the site yet. www.monsterclothingco.com or call them at 888-49-MONSTER. 888-49-MONSTER. Hablamos español. Doo-doo-doo!
That needs to get noticed. Your ideas need a great website. And at Infuse, we build simple, clean, and efficient websites. We believe that even the wildest ideas should come to life in a beautiful way. We build responsive sites, e-commerce sites, and even help with business email setup and search engine optimization. Every great idea needs a great website. Start your new look today. Check us out at www.infuse.com. That's www.enfuse.com, or call us at 800-542-4783. Again, that's 800-542-4783. Infuse, we get it done.
This is Becca Bateau. When I'm not reading 50 Shades of Grey and driving men crazy, I spend my time dreaming about the three guys rant: Arvin, Mike, and Phil. Yeah, right.
All right, thank you everybody for sticking around. This is the Three Guys Rant. Make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at the Three Guys Rant. Call us at 855-69-3 Guys. Again, 855-69-3 Guys. And Phil, I got a question. Is Disney going to take over 2015, 2016? Because they're getting ready to kill it with Star Wars. And I just read that they're going to redo Mary Poppins.
You're talking about Star Wars? What part?
The one that's
coming out. Okay. Oh, but
did you just have a brain fart?
I didn't. I forgot that Disney was involved in that.
They're not involved. They bought the rights to the movies.
Right.
So I think it's a little more than just being involved.
Yeah, but when they buy the right, they bought the rights to the movies. Are those the movies that have already been made, or everything that comes up?
Did he buy Lucasfilm, or did he just bought Star Wars?
I thought they bought everything, Lucas.
Yes.
No, but what I'm saying, so it's even future projects.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they are the future projects. I mean, they're going to be that's where they're going to put a Star Wars land as Disneyland.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now that you're starting to see a lot of mashups of Mickey Mouse with like a Darth Vader hat and all kinds of stuff. So it's pretty cool. I mean, Lucas has money, so it's not like I wouldn't necessarily say that they're bringing more money to the table. I mean, I'm sure that they do, but is there anything that they'd be able to do that he wasn't able to do?
Yeah. Build a ride at a theme park.
Oh, I'm talking about in regards to the movies.
Put Mickey in a Darth Vader hat.
Well, anybody that was willing.
Well, okay, I'm sorry. If you're going to talk about the movie as a whole, other than give him a virtually unlimited budget, but on top of that, they'd also give him greater access. You know, because I mean, their people are known as Imagineers,
right?
Not engineers.
But in regards to actually special effects, I would say Lucas is on the forefront.
Yes,
not Lucas. Are you talking about the studio?
Right. I mean, I'm sure it's not him. I'm sure it's a team, but you're saying that they have better people at Disney?
No, I'm saying I think it's just bigger amounts of people, larger. They've got West Coast, East Coast. They've got Japan. They've got
So you're saying
different
as
areas.
opposed to 100 maybe in a room, now there's thousands across the
If
world.
need be, yeah, I think they just got greater,
Right.
a greater. And I'm not saying that you're right. I mean, Lucasfilms and what George Lucas did, I think, has always been, outstanding. This is just going to give them a greater reach. So, from a media perspective, I think it's good.
It's amazing what he was able to do or build on from one movie and then turn it into the first three.
Well, the best part was that movie was expected to be a flop
Right.
because they said science fiction was dead at that time, and they thought no one was going to go see it.
So he brought it back.
He brought it back.
So when was the last phase of science fiction?
Well, probably Star Trek.
Yeah, because at that time Star Trek had only gone a couple of seasons.
Yeah, but that's kind of around the same time, is it not? Isn't that in the 70s?
Yeah.
That's when didn't Star Wars start in the 70s, early 70s, and this is like the mid to late 70s?
Okay, you realize that Star Wars is one and the same. Star Trek.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm sorry. I had a Mikey moment.
Yeah. So, anyway, Lucas is fine. I think Disney will be great. But I don't know if you heard. So, for this week's rant, let's switch gears for 1 second. I don't want to call it a segue. Okay?
But it's a segue.
That pack of putas announced this week.
We're talking about the Kardashians because that's the only ones I
Kardashian
know.
and the Jenner sisters.
Does that include Caitlyn?
Sure, I
Okay.
guess. I guess she's involved too. I don't know. But they all came out with their own app.
I saw that.
And they're
Wait.
going to charge $3 a month.
To do
But if you
what?
want all 5 of the putas, it's going to cost you $15 a month. Okay. Yeah, because I know how much Mikey, cares about, seeing what they do.
Yeah, can you please tell me what you do? Because they
Yeah, I mean-
came out their video game app, if you will. So what is this? Behind the scenes?
Did that do well?
Well,
Oh, they made millions.
according to HollywoodLife.com, the Kardashians promised a huge event on the 14th, and they delivered, Mikey. They delivered.
When is the 14th?
A few
That's
days ago.
today.
That was a few
Oh,
days
no,
ago.
yeah, that is a few days ago.
And all 5 of them put some stuff out. But just so you know, what fans can expect is so many amazing new features. There's makeup tutorials.
I'm still waiting to hear what the hell the features are.
You get to see behind the scenes with the glam team, exclusive behind the scenes videos, never before seen photos of them.
Are they going to put
Wait a
pictures
minute.
of themselves dressed?
Well, I'm thinking that there's going to be they're going to have to put cameras in their colons and in their
No.
armpits. and
I've
in
already
their-
seen Kim's colon when Ray J was
Well,
there.
all I'm saying, yeah, because Chloe wants you to see her kicking it at the gym, and then Kylie wants you to see her new doped out.
But okay,
Fashion.
how's that an app?
It might not be an app, but it's actually
almost
pretty
like
smart idea.
like a channel.
Well, but hold on.
'Cause so far-
hold on.
so far-
Kylie's statement is, I have spent so much time trying to make this the dopest place for you guys
Phil,
to
you're,
see.
You're giving me a headache just hearing the nonsense come out of your mouth.
Bro, when I went to the news and saw that this was a headline, I thought my head was going to explode. I'm like, are you kidding me? Are
So
you kidding me?
let me get this straight. Almost everything you've said is already on their Instagram feed. And didn't Kim recently come out with a book of unseen photos before?
It's funny you say that. It
So
is funny.
how
half of the lunatics out there are pissed that they're charging, and the other half are genuinely excited that they're going to get exclusive content that's already out there, but now they don't have to go looking for it. Arvin, it
So-
comes to them.
What's the difference between one person getting the app, them screenshotting it, putting it back out, and getting the stuff for free?
Because then you didn't participate.
I didn't give away my $15 a month
Well, that's if you want all 5 sisters. Do you want all 5 sisters?
Oh yeah, I would.
with some syrup and whipped cream. Absolutely.
Have we reached a low
Of stupidity.
in this country?
No, not yet.
No, we can go lower?
No.
We can go lower.
No, we can go way lower.
Wait. So you're saying when Trump takes office in 2016, that's
Wait!
going to be the low?
If you're going to segue, you don't be a bastard. You better segue gently.
If it was
Because we don't know if Trump's going to have it anymore because there's a new lunatic in the game.
Is he the Latino?
No, you moron. Mark Cuban says that he
know
may
what? I
throw
haven't-
his hat in the ring
I haven't seen any of that in the
because the media
news.
doesn't care about him, which is hysterical. That's got to be
Really,
eating
I
him
haven't
up.
heard that either.
Oh, yeah. Mark Cuban says, I will find it so I can give you the correct quote. And it's funny. I get a phone call, right? Somebody's like, Phil, you got to be excited. I'm like, why? They're like, I know how you feel about Mark Cuban. I'm like, okay, he's a windbag, but the guy's smart. So what? He's going to run for president. I go to Google News. No. I go to Yahoo News.
It's 10 pages
No.
in.
Yeah, I had to go looking for it. Okay, so I was in tears on that one alone.
Dude, that's
Well,
just
please do
retarded.
tell. Please do tell.
Let me find it.
Well, you know what? While you're looking for your information, I don't know if you guys... I don't know anybody that really knew, but I don't for sure know anybody that actually paid for this. Mayweather had a fight
Yeah,
over the weekend.
yeah, he did.
I didn't know.
You know what?
Until like a day and a half afterwards. And I've asked, and nobody seems to know anybody that paid for the fight. So, anyways, make sure to stick around. We'll pick it up on the backside.
That needs to get noticed, your ideas need a great website. And at Infuse, we build simple, clean, and efficient websites. We believe that even the wildest ideas should come to life in a beautiful way. We build responsive sites, e-commerce sites, and even help with business email setup and search engine optimization. Every great idea needs a great website. Start your new look today. Check us out at www.infuse.com. That's www.enfuse.com, or call us at 800-542-4783. Again, that's 800-542-4783. Infuse, we get it done. ProTech Carpet and Tile Care provides professional cleaning services for carpet, tile, and grout, upholstery, and fine area rugs. We aren't just cleaning experts, we are restoration experts. We have saved our customers hundreds or even thousands of dollars on new flooring and upholstery expenses after we restored what they thought was permanent soil and damage. We are professionally trained and certified technicians. We specialize in damage restoration caused by heavy soil, odor, spot removal such as coffee, tea, ink, gum, wine, oil, paint, nail polish, and many more. If you want the best in home cleaning and professional services, call us today at 562-447-4300. We are ProTech.
Real Estate Rant and AGR Realtors are proud supporters of Michael Aguilar and Associates, advocates for stroke awareness and integrative healthcare.
In February 2012, I suffered a stroke due to high blood pressure. I was rushed to the hospital where I was admitted for the next 30 days. I was initially told I may have to stay in the hospital for about 3 months, but I made rapid improvements in my recuperation and continued to improve to this day.
When Michael left the hospital, he did not have insurance to cover his rehabilitation, so he focused on integrative healthcare to get better. At the end of 2013, seeing a need for stroke awareness, Michael started his own company, Michael Aguilar and Associates, to focus on creating awareness about the dangers of high blood pressure and stroke.
If you would like more information, please call me at 562-464-7297, or you can visit my website at www.strokeawareness101.com.
Michael Aguilar and Associates, creating awareness and saving lives one person at a time.
Hey everybody, it's Kiara Lynn Ford, and I'm listening to Rant Radio Network.
All right, so we're back from commercials. Thank everybody for sticking around. Again, this is the Three Guys Rant. Make sure to check us out each and every week. And we're coming to you live inside the Mucho Macho Product Studios, where there's nothing but pork rinds and nuts throughout the land.
Throughout the land, huh? All right, before the break, I stand corrected. Mark Cuban has said he is not going to run. I guess he had an exchange with CNBC, and he made some comments that people ran with. I guess there are a lot of people that would like to see him run.
Any idea what the original statement was? Because I'm almost wondering if maybe he didn't say he was running because there was no real momentum behind him saying that he was running.
I don't know. I haven't heard the whole interview, so I don't want to speculate. But I got to say, we'll take this segment as our weekly political roundup. It was really getting fun. I've been having a good time with it.
Donald Trump or Cuban?
But no, Trump. But he's starting to bore me now.
It's the same crap over and over.
It's not
and
fun
over
anymore. It was only a week. Because a week ago, if you listened to last week's show, I was still pretty excited. I was still pretty pumped.
It's calling people names, putting people down.
Yes.
Everybody that says anything negative about him, he has to just put him down.
But you know what? I wish the orangutan wearing toupee ugly bastard would start talking about us, because then more people would listen just to make fun of us. All the bashing would be great.
I don't know if
he's having an event today.
Did 6 people show up, or did he pay everybody to be there?
I don't know, but it's at a stadium, I believe, and
was that ever proven?
They had 20,000 tickets were given out. 20,
I don't know if anything was ever proven, because then there'd be litigation involved, But
he was going to be in. Actually, it's in Texas.
do they like him in Texas?
Boy, so he just
More than 7 hours before the doors opened, ticket holders began lining up outside the American Airlines Center today.
So he just likes all the racist states.
Yeah.
That's a good point. I hadn't thought of it that way. You get points for that, Mr. Ochoa.
Oh, thank you.
You get
Thank you very
points.
much.
That's
Are they brownie points? Because I can go for some brownies right now.
Yeah, I'm sure you could. Looks like you've had a few today already.
So, go ahead.
No, go.
No, because I just realized what I'm going to ask isn't even political.
That's all right.
But we'll stay on Donald Trump. He was on Jimmy Fallon last week.
Right.
Did you see
Yeah,
that?
that was a good skit.
Yeah, the mirror.
Right, the mirror.
Jimmy Fallon says that Donald Trump can only be interviewed by Donald Trump.
Right.
That was actually pretty good.
Well, if you go to our website, it's actually on our website right now.
We have a website?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's called the3guysrant.com. You should check it out.
One of these days I just might actually visit.
It's been up for about several years, actually.
Wow. Okay. Is my big fat mug on there too?
Yeah, I heard that that skit was pretty funny. We were talking the other day about how some people are starting to, go after him a little bit. Bobby Jindal was one of them.
Stop. You got to educate the 3 listeners and Arvin, please.
What?
They don't know who Bobby Jindal is.
Isn't he one of the Caitlyn Jenners? Is it one of the offspring?
It's the governor of Louisiana.
Oh, yeah, I had no idea.
So
All I heard
he was talking about Trump because, Trump has been talking about the Bible, and that's his favorite book next to The Art of the Deal because, of course, he's got to plug his book every time he gets. And they're saying that, he's being a fake even about religion, that, he's never been a religious guy. So Bobby Jindal was doing a press conference, and he said about Donald, he said, look, we know he's never read the Bible. And the reason he's never read the Bible is because he's not in the Bible. And if it's not about Donald Trump, Trump doesn't care.
That is pretty funny.
That is funny, man. That was pretty funny.
You know what's harsh about that whole statement? And I mean, I don't even know where the hell I would go with it if I was running for president. Is how every president, one of the mandates, whoever you are, has to be a Bible thumper.
Yeah.
I don't get that. Why? Because I know Hillary was recently talking about that, and it just seemed uncomfortable watching her talk about it.
Well, because you have the middle of the country, man, that's very religious.
Yeah, but it didn't.
But you also,
it didn't seem.
You've heard there was a documentary, an article I read many years ago. They said it has less to do with the middle of the country, and more to do with an underlying fear factor. They say that started heavily during the Cold War.
Okay.
You familiar with that at all? No. And as I read the article, it made sense. They did not want to. You could be a decent, caring,
So you could be Mother Teresa, but if you're not religious, then you're out.
Well, but for this reason, if you're a good person, decent, caring, whatever, but you don't believe in God, you are less inclined to be concerned about hitting the button.
That's what this comes about. I think I had heard that.
And they believe, there's a lot of people that believe that if you have a God-fearing Catholic, Christian, Protestant, Baptist, whatever, president, he will then consult, which some of them do, a priest or a preacher or a minister or even the Pope, perhaps, to try and get some counsel
I'm going to
before
say
taking out large swaths of people.
Screw that. Every now and then we need to push that button.
I mean, look at what's happening over there in Europe right now with all these refugees. it's a crisis, and now they're this morning I was reading that they're rethinking having a borderless Europe. You know, whether there's no borders.
Right.
You know, but they're saying this crisis is making them rethink that, because these people keep coming across. There was a picture not too long ago. I can't remember what city it was, where some trains showed up. There was 2,200 refugees, all guys, all men. So people are saying, wait a minute, where's the women and children? Why are these guys leaving? They should be fighting their country. Were they terrorist cells coming across? I mean, you don't know, man. You know what? This could turn into a really, really big mess.
Yeah, I see those pictures, and the cynic in me, and for those of you that haven't listened to the show, don't know I'm a cynic, but that's frightening on so many levels.
Yeah.
You don't know who's coming across. You don't know their intentions. You don't know if they were actually persecuted. Sleeper cells make me nervous. I mean, it's just wrong on so many levels to think that way. You want to be a decent human being, but wow.
See, and my reason for having an issue with that is just so much more simplistic. 2,200 men and no Hooter girls on board, that's an issue. That's way too many men. That's way too much sausage on a train.
Like I said, I don't know if I said it on air last week. If I was them governments, I would be, okay, women and children, come on in.
Right?
You guys, you turn back around and you go grab a rifle and you fight for your country.
Did you just say if you was them governments?
If I was one of them governments.
I'm not sure I heard the one of, but okay.
Okay. Because
Arvin,
to me,
did you catch the one of? Because
why are you running? I mean, go back and fight. If you're a man, go back and fight. Only women and children are allowed to cross.
What if you're a gay man? You
Still fight?
there's no relevance. Caitlin proved that. We're open. Segue, since Arvin said gay. Chick-fil-A.
I could go for some Chick-fil-A right now.
What's your stance on them?
They make good food.
The founder and the current leadership of Chick-fil-A fund anti-gay and lesbian movements.
Yeah, I know.
Do you care?
No.
Okay. Should you care?
No. They
The
can have their own beliefs. I mean,
what's funny is where I have a conundrum of late. For lack of a better term, the gay community, says that they've been fighting for equal recognition, and they want to be recognized, and they want to be allowed to marry, and they want to be allowed.
well, they're allowed to marry now.
Right.
Unless they're in that state.
No,
they
she's
can
giving them out, by the way.
No. She says that her office will give them out. It just won't be her doing it, which I
Right.
think is BS. She should be thrown back in jail for that. But
I'm with you on that. But anyway, the gay community wants to protest against them. So, they don't want them at the Denver airport
Okay. Is
because
there a lot of gays in Denver?
no, but people want Chick-fil-A.
Oh,
then they
but
should-
why don't they want them in?
Head of the commission is gay.
Oh,
And
okay.
he takes issue with the fact of their politics.
anyways, we'll talk about your rear ending after this commercial break. We'll be right back.
Real Estate Rant and AGR Realtors are proud supporters of Michael Aguilar and Associates, advocates for stroke awareness and integrative healthcare.
In February 2012, I suffered a stroke due to high blood pressure. I was rushed to the hospital where I was admitted for the next 30 days. I was initially told I may have to stay in the hospital for about 3 months, but I made rapid improvements in my recuperation and continued to improve to this day.
When Michael left the hospital, he did not have insurance to cover his rehabilitation, so he focused on integrative healthcare to get better. At the end of 2013, seeing a need for stroke awareness, Michael started his own company, Michael Aguilar and Associates, to focus on creating awareness about the dangers of high blood pressure and stroke.
If you would like more information, please call me at 562-464-7297, or you can visit my website at www.strokeawareness101.com.
Michael Aguilar and Associates, creating awareness and saving lives one person at a time.
The experts know that for pastry, Baker's Bodega has it all. Exclusive brands like Westco Bankmark, Satin Ice, and Pastry Pride. One-on-one day seminars for cake decorating and gelatin art. So for our service, wide range of ingredients and supplies, and for the low prices, Baker's Bodega has it all. But you don't need to be an expert. Baker's Bodega, 7869 Paramount Boulevard in Pico Rivera. Come, we're waiting for you.
That needs to get noticed. Your ideas need a great website. And at Infuse, we build simple, clean, and efficient websites. We believe that even the wildest ideas should come to life in a beautiful way. We build responsive sites, e-commerce sites, and even help with business email setup and search engine optimization. Every great idea needs a great website. Start your new look today. Check us out at www.infuse.com. That's www.enfuse.com, or call us at 800-542-4783. Again, that's 800-542-4783. Infuse, we get it done.
Buenos dias, buenas tardes, and a big old howdy, y'all. This is the Red Mexican Alex Raimundo with my amigos, the Three Guys Ranting, not to be confused with Three Guys Panting. That was me outside your window the other night, ladies.
All right, everybody, welcome back. And as we were talking off air, apparently one of the big wigs over at the Denver airport is gay, and because Chick-fil-A is there, I get screwed if I go to Denver. Now that just doesn't seem right.
By
the gay man. By the gay man.
Okay.
So I get screwed by the gay man in Denver if I want Chick-fil-A.
You wouldn't
screwed you?
I'm sure you wouldn't mind that.
Now, if you screwed me, I'd at least want some Chick-fil-A afterwards.
Okay. Look, man, Chick-fil-A opens. They make a delicious sandwich. I really do like it.
They make delicious everything.
And it's so simple.
I know, I agree. So my question, though, is,
but you know what?
Should the gay community be pissed because they want to push their agenda on Chick-fil-A when Chick-fil-A says, we'll serve you, we're going to use a portion of your money to put up posters? And then what's funny is the posters don't even say, don't be gay. Right. The posters are more, they're along the lines of, we support a union of a man and a woman.
They say, we make chicken, stop being a puto.
I'm not sure they say that.
That's what I read.
I'm not sure they say that ever, okay?
You're like, you don't want to know where this chicken grease came from.
Is that should a particular, I can't even call them genre, what the hell are they? Group of people push their agenda against another group and affect us? I don't mind either side. What? I don't care that they don't like gay people over there because they're not shooting them in the streets. It's just their religious belief.
And that's just weird because Denver's a bunch of stoners. You would think they'd all just get along and puff the magic dragon.
In charge.
And have chicken afterwards. Now, that's a perfect Sunday night.
What I'm saying is, okay, I don't care. We've got gay friends, whatever. That's fine. You want to be gay, be gay. I don't care. But don't keep me from getting my chicken.
What do we say around here? Lo que hagas con tu culito. It's all your
business.
Is any one of us planning on going to Denver anytime soon?
I do now. Just to go get some chicken.
Why do we give a crap?
I'll tell you why we give a crap. Because 2 other colleges around the country, the student councils, have voted to keep Chick-fil-A off because of what they perceive to be the leadership.
When the hell did we become so sissified in this country, man?
But that's my point. That's why I bring it up. I'm saying, again, is it right?
What? I didn't have an issue either way. Now I have an issue with it.
Which side?
I'm going to go to Chick-fil-A every day this week. And I'm just going to start stuffing chicken down my pants. I'm going to walk out with as much chicken in certain crevices as I possibly can.
Then I have a segue for you.
Why do you have to shove chicken down your pants?
Mikey,
it's not like they're closing the stores or anything.
I'm loading up. Like I said, you don't want to know where that chicken grease came from.
David Whitlock will be Arvin's new favorite person.
Is he gay?
No. But
then
he's okay.
Okay, yeah.
He hasn't bathed in 12 years. Wait. I thought you'd like it because you were always trying to find ways to clean women.
Women. I already don't like where this is going.
He's a chemical engineer.
He should chemically engineer that rear end of his in.
Years ago, I guess he was dating a woman who had a couple of horses. She asked him, "You're an engineer. Why does my horse like to roll around in its own feces? Horses do this."
So do pigs, but I'm not trying to date
Hold
a pig.
on. So he decided to do some research. And he came up with a surprise about dirt.
Tell me he didn't synthesize horse crap.
Close. Made a product from the earth, and it's called Mother Dirt. Okay?
You know what's funny? I could swear I dated her back in the 80s.
It makes no health claims, okay? Because they don't want, they don't want to get shut
Because
down
the FDA will shut them down.
Funny. My biggest fear, and I quote, is the FDA shutting us down if they think we're making a false claim. So they make no claims. But they say that the dirt oxidizes bacteria. Then it converts the sweats, urea, and ammonia into good bacteria
Wait a minute.
with
Whoa.
anti-inflammatory
Question.
properties.
If I understood you correctly, so you're saying the bacteria that my body's carrying is going to make it rusty, and it's going to do what to my diarrhea?
So how does that go to him not having bathed in 12 years?
Because he says that bathing causes us to artificially remove the good bacteria,
Right.
natural oils, and layers of the skin that we don't need to do.
Well, I know. I've read the articles that basically claim that people like us that sit in work in offices, we don't need to. You don't need to shower every day. If you do it every other day or every third day, it's okay. Now, if you're a construction worker or you're out there doing
That actually explains a lot about you.
so.
But wait, this is for you, Arvin, because you're the young one in the group. Clients, including a New York Times writer, says it clears up acne, eczema, eliminates the need for deodorants and moisturizers, but more clinical trials are needed.
But what do you do? You just rub something
It's a
on
spray.
you?
Yeah, it's a spray. So what I'm saying is that
With all the beautiful young women that cleanse this temple of mine, I don't think they'd appreciate me not showering as often as I do.
apparently, though, this guy, and people have met with him, said that he doesn't smell. His skin is soft. You could not tell.
2 questions. What does his hair look like? And does the man have dingleberries? I'm going to say,
What the hell are dingleberries?
Mikey knows.
So do you spray this in everywhere in your crack, your sack?
Do you spray this in the gooch? That's what he wants to
You
know.
know what? I'm going to buy you each a bottle for Christmas so that you can figure that out.
I'm still waiting
but-
for my bottle of poopery that never showed up.
That's true. The odorless Mother Dirt AO Plus Mist,
So why does it call it Mother Dirt if it's a spray?
because it comes from the earth.
Shouldn't it be Mother Spray?
Mother Dirt.
Mother Juice.
Mother Dirt.
That's what it should be called, Mother Juice.
Mother Dirt.
It should be called Suckle on Mother's TT.
So all I'm saying is, the water shortage we're facing over here. Buy some spray. Maybe
The only thing I'm going to do with that spray is spray my lawn. That's what I'm
Now,
going to do with
wasn't
that.
it the French who used to go? I think they used to bathe twice a year.
Okay, that's also
I
where
don't
the
know.
women have hairy armpits. So far you've lost me. Twice
So-
a year? Good Lord.
Yeah, I know that they weren't.
Is there
I
a
don't know
picture
if
of
it
this
was
guy?
real
I
or
want
if
to
it
know if
was.
this guy has dreadlocks.
That was just people would say that about the French, but yeah, they say that they weren't very clean people.
No, I heard it was real,
Yeah.
and that's why they invented the perfumes and the colognes to help offset all of the
To
smell.
musk the smell?
Yeah.
So are you saying that somebody from Hell on Wheels era would smell better than some of these French? Because that's just stank on top of stank?
I don't even know what the hell you said.
I don't either, and I was like, maybe Mikey will get it.
All right. So they found a new host for Celebrity Apprentice.
Is it George Lopez?
Nope.
Is it a Latino?
Nope.
Is it somebody
gonna,
famous?
He's gonna say, "I'll be back." He's gonna say,
Oh,
"You're
you-
fired."
Are you kidding me? I have no interest in seeing that now.
Yep. Arnold Schwarzenegger has been tapped to replace Donald Trump.
I'm sorry, but this individual looks like he's a little stinky dinky.
So,
Yeah, I'm not sure.
The new season,
I like
yeah.
Arnold, but I'm not sure how it's going to be.
I like Arnold hanging from a helicopter shooting a gun.
But he's not
Right.
a good orator. I couldn't see him giving the long speech at the end. I can't even do his accent. But
Well,
what's he going to say? Alvin, you didn't help her clean up. Alvin, I didn't see you working hard on the box. Because of that, Alvin, you are fired.
Did somebody pay somebody off for that?
I don't know.
There's-
Why
I
did they
don't-
go with George? Now, George Lopez would have been cool.
That would have been cool.
Because he would have came in and be like, mira, cabrón. You didn't do what you were supposed to, Holmes. You know what I'm saying?
No,
That's
not
it.
that. The other underlying thing was, that he gets replaced by a Mexican. That would have been
That would
That
have
would
been
have been great.
fun. Right.
That would have been great.
But
he
nope,
had
it's going to be Arnold.
I guarantee that first show would have been all "F you, Donald Trump."
maybe that's why they didn't bring him on.
Well, he had people. What was it?
They're chanting Arizona. I think
Chanting
it
that.
was.
Yeah.
That would have been cool. I don't see the connection, and I like the show, but now I have no interest in seeing it.
I never liked the Celebrity Apprentice.
You know who I would have really, really liked because he annoys the crap out of me, but I think he's awesome? Mr. Wonderful from Shark Tank.
Yeah.
I could see that.
I got to tell you that over the years, as much as that jackhole is a jackhole, man, do I like him. He's so, he was on a show the other day. When he's human, he's human.
Right.
But when it comes to business, I mean, I think he's so demeaning, so degrading. I think he would
Is
have
it an
made-
act, or you think he's really like that?
No, I think that's him. I think it's him in business.
So it's his ego. He just knows he's better.
Yes.
Let me ask you a question,
Well,
though,
he
'cause
thinks he's better.
I was thinking about this. Has he ever made a deal on the show?
Yeah.
Like one? Because I can swear his offers are always so ridiculous.
No,
that
he's made deals.
I might think of maybe one deal that I can think of.
He's made deals, and he's also made deals with. He partners up with other.
Yes, those I
Sharks.
know have happened, but him getting a straight up deal, the only one I can think of was the folding guitar. Everything else has just been ridiculous. He's like, I want 50% and 50 cents on every dollar for the rest of your life.
Right.
They're always just
He
ridiculous.
likes
offers.
royalty deals.
Right. So, I don't know.
So.
But yeah.
Yeah, he would have been a good host.
I
think-
think
I
Or
think
Mark
that would-
Cuban.
I think that would have been good.
Yeah, I don't see Mark though. Dude, like I said, I like Mark, but I don't know that Mark could have.
Whoa. I don't like that fist motion right there. This is the Three Guys Rant. Thank you, everybody, for sticking around. Make sure to check us out each and every week at the3guysrant.com. Make sure to drop us a line at rant@the3guysrant.com. And remember, if nobody loves you, we'll rent you Mikey.
That's filthy.
Looking for a delicious, fresh family meal that's ready when you are and easy on your budget? Welcome to Piara Pizza. We make our pizzas with handmade dough, 100% real cheese, and tomato sauce blended with our own spices. Nothing is ever frozen. We always have large pepperoni and cheese pizzas fresh and waiting for you for only $5. Or choose one of our specialty pizzas. We have veggie, meat lovers, supreme, and Hawaiian. Add an order of our amazing hot wings, cheesy bread, or breadsticks. Our locations are ultra modern, ultra clean, and open 7 days a week. Visit any one of our locations today, or check us out on the web at www.piarapizza.com. Piara Pizza. Fresh, hot, and ready for you when you come in. Stop in for your Piara Pizza today.
Real Estate Rant and AGR Realtors are proud supporters of Michael Aguilar and Associates, advocates for stroke awareness and integrative healthcare.
In February 2012, I suffered a stroke due to high blood pressure. I was rushed to the hospital where I was admitted for the next 30 days. I was initially told I may have to stay in the hospital for about 3 months, but I made rapid improvements in my recuperation and continued to improve to this day.
When Michael left the hospital, he did not have insurance to cover his rehabilitation, so he focused on integrative healthcare to get better. At the end of 2013, seeing a need for stroke awareness, Michael started his own company, Michael Aguilar and Associates, to focus on creating awareness about the dangers of high blood pressure and stroke.
If you would like more information, please call me at 562-464-7297, or you can visit my website at www.strokeawareness101.com.
Michael Aguilar and Associates, creating awareness and saving lives one person at a time.
That needs to get noticed, your ideas need a great website. And at Infuse, we build simple, clean, and efficient websites. We believe that even the wildest ideas should come to life in a beautiful way. We build responsive sites, e-commerce sites, and even help with business email setup and search engine optimization. Every great idea needs a great website. Start your new look today Check us out at www.enfuse.com. That's www.enfuse.com, or call us at 800-542-4783. Again, that's 800-542-4783. Enfuse, we get it done.
Located in Monrovia, California, Mount Sierra College prepares highly skilled graduates for careers in management, information technology, media arts, and game arts. Transfer earned credits or start right after high school and earn a bachelor's degree in 4 years or less. Combine industry-driven, hands-on small classes with your general education units. Mount Sierra College. Invest in yourself. Financial aid is available for those who qualify.
Hey, what's going on? This is Frank Palangi here. You're listening to the Three Guys Rant radio show. Rock on.
So as we were saying segments ago, because not even the last segment, Mayweather, he's done. He's retired.
Who did he fight?
I believe
No
the last
idea.
name is Berto.
Something like that.
How long was the fight? Was it a good fight, or did he run the whole time again?
I think
have
it
no
went in
clue.
decision. At least that's what somebody told me.
Oh, but he won again, right?
As far as I know. Does anybody
Yeah,
care?
if he had lost, I mean, it would have been big news. Because it would have been his first loss.
Does anybody care?
I didn't.
No, I mean,
Do you know anybody who watched the fight?
nope.
You know what? I only heard 2 words all weekend.
Cowboys
No.
almost lost?
No, football. Everybody just seemed like little kids, so
Football,
excited
football?
that football was back.
So you think he purposely planned it this weekend to kind of just fade away?
Nah, I don't think he's that bright.
Because it's funny, because Oscar De La Hoya actually tweeted, he's like, thank goodness, 10 years of horrible boxing is finally dead. Let's move on. Or something along those lines.
About Mayweather saying
About-
that he's retiring?
About Mayweather being done with boxing. You know, that 10 years of bad boxing are finally done. Let's move forward. So, yeah, I had no idea. I didn't even know he was fighting. And again, I don't think anybody else did. I think people just found out Saturday night watching the news.
Yeah, I don't know. And obviously, the sales of the event must have been horrible.
That's what I'm curious. I'd be
'Cause
curious to see what kind of revenue the fight brought in. Because I guarantee you, he didn't get no $100 million check again.
No.
And I think after the last fight, I really do think boxing, or I still do, I think boxing is dead. I think with Ronda Rousey and, the likes of her being around, everybody's, I think, making a switch over to mixed
UFC?
martial arts, yeah.
I think so. I mean, it's clearly gaining in popularity.
Right.
You know,
Now, the one boxing match that I would throw money at again, the only one I would do, would be Ronda Rousey versus Mayweather. I
Yeah.
would pay to see that. Outside of that, I think I'm done with boxing.
I don't see anybody out there right now that is up and coming and there's any excitement behind. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I can't think of anybody.
Phil, are you a boxing fan?
No, not really. I mean, I'll watch the big title events every once in a while. This goes back to the days of Tyson.
But that was boxing.
Well, but I mean, it wasn't. I mean, someone would tell you it's 92 seconds long.
I'll tell you this much. Rocky, I don't know if it was a Rocky Marathon, but I came across a Rocky movie on television. Good Lord, that was the best boxing I've seen in a long, long time.
I'm sorry, did you just compare a movie to real life again?
Yes, that's how good Rocky was.
You really have to get out of your mom's basement more often.
I already told you. We're roommates. So yeah, I don't know, but I know even Ronda's announced. She hasn't made any official announcement, but she said, "Look, anytime I fight, you want to pay to see me fight, because you don't know if it's going to be my last fight." So I think even she's thinking about retiring. I think she's going to make the transition into movies.
Yeah, I mean, she doesn't have that many fights under her belt. I mean,
She's undefeated.
Yeah, but I think it's like 13-0, 14-0, something like that. Yeah, she's
Something
not
like that.
Yeah, she doesn't have a ton of fights under her, unless you're right. Maybe the acting bug is bitter, and
Well,
she's gonna.
it's way more bang for her buck, and she doesn't have to get. Well, I can't even say she gets kicked in the face because I don't think anybody ever touches her.
Right.
He still got paid $32 million for that exhibition on over the weekend.
To do nothing.
Pretty much.
I wonder how many not ticket sales, but how much that came from, because I'm sure it was a pay-per-view fight.
Well, again,
No, you know what? I think it was on Showtime.
For free? I mean, if you're a subscriber, but
Right.
he retired, by the way.
I'm pretty sure that's how he started the sentence. Because if I'm not mistaken, I actually think he announced it at the end of the Mayweather Pacquiao fight. That he was
What's
gonna
funny
retire.
is Berto saying the same thing. He's talking crap, saying that Mayweather doesn't fight, he runs.
Right.
So I've never understood. He made $700 million as a career.
I would have thought it'd be more than that.
Again, maybe it is. I'm just going off of Reuters.
Because he made
Reuters.
100 just in the last one. I think he actually made more than that, more than 100.
Yeah, Ronda's record is 12-0. So I mean, she hasn't been around that long.
It doesn't matter. She's still pretty and she can kick some ass.
Oh yeah, I think she's beautiful, man.
I'd let her kick my ass if it meant that. Well, you know,
She's gonna be in that new Roadhouse movie.
the Patrick Swayze
What role
movie.
is she going to play?
I don't know.
Patrick Swayze's?
I don't know.
She's got the long hair for it.
That's
so.
they're remaking Roadhouse.
Yeah.
I really, really hope.
She's gonna be the bouncer in the movie.
No.
I don't know.
Well, that'd be
She's gonna
cool. All I want, though, is for one of my favorite actors in the world to reprise the role.
Denzel Washington. Wesley.
She will.
I really hope somebody's looking at the camera. And they
She will fill the role of lead bouncer in a small town bar.
You're
Patrick
kidding!
Swayze. She's gonna be Patrick Swayze.
Yep.
Why couldn't they do a different movie? Why did it have to be that movie? Was that movie even big back in the day?
Hell yeah, it was.
It was.
So who do you want to be the in this movie?
Can't remember his last name, man.
Who?
The old guy that comes out with him, Sam.
Sam Houston?
Is it Sam Houston or Sam Elliott? No.
Oh,
Wow, you guys
I
are
think
horrible.
it's Sam Elliott. No, Sam Houston.
Sam Elliott.
Sam Elliott. All right.
Sam Elliott.
That guy's still
Yeah,
alive.
he had a good role.
Yeah, he's still alive.
Isn't that the Marlboro Man?
No, it's not the Marlboro Man.
That looks like the guy from Ghost Rider.
It is him.
See, I know.
That's pretty good. He
Ghost Rider?
He was the mentor of, or the voice. He was always trying to take care of Nicolas Cage. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yes, I'd like him to reprise his role. And so, really, Rhonda's going to be the bouncer?
Rhonda's going to be the bouncer.
But she can do the routine? Be
know.
nice. When they get in your face, be nice.
Right.
When they get angry,
You know what? That brings
Be
me up to
nice.
another rant. And let's go through this as quickly as possible. What the hell is wrong with this? We can't come up with any original content. They're bringing Minority Report to TV. There's another show that they're doing that they stole from a movie. This is being redone. Are we all out of intelligence? Are we too busy looking at Donald Trump?
That's the direction we're going into. That's the same in the movie,
I'm sorry.
in the music industry.
I'm sorry, The Lion King. Is this the circle of life? We've gone all the way around?
Probably just like in music, all this sampling and
I don't
crap
agree
going
with that
on.
either.
That's what I'm saying. There's no originality.
You know what?
anymore.
We're going to do another segment. We're sticking around till we figure this out.
there's no originality in this show either, apparently. But anyway, it's going to end. Thank goodness. Everybody wants to go away now.
Speak for yourself.
If you're driving, keep your hands on the wheel. If you're streaming, don't fall in love.
Oh, when I'm driving, I never put my hands on the wheel.
It's been another edition of the Three Guys Rant. Look forward to hearing from you. Always reach out to Arvin at the3guysrant.com and send him pictures of your nuggets.
Like, really? Really?
Real Estate Rant and AGR Realtors are proud supporters of Michael Aguilar and Associates, advocates for stroke awareness and integrative healthcare.
In February 2012, I suffered a stroke due to high blood pressure.